Hello everyone, and welcome back to Mega Man 8. Swordman is up next. Of course, after we beat Astro Man and Aquaman, we got Swordman.
Let's do it! I'm Swordsman.
Now, Swordman stage is quite an interesting one because unlike the others with like our fire stage, Swordman is a fire boss, but it's also as a fire boss combined with another element which doesn't get used a whole lot, and that's ancient stuff. Like Ferroman is an ancient robot, like archaeology, and that's really cool. And here's the stage. First gimmick, basically. See these little element things right here? You use the first 4 weapons of the bosses that you face in order to progress through. So basically here is the flash bomb. Yeah, it's supposed to basically light up the area with the flash bomb, which I think is really cool. I think that's a really cool gimmick that this stage does it. Also, you have to basically do a memory test. Yeah, you're basically supposed to remember what these things are on the wall, because I paid no attention to, so that can actually be easy enough. So basically, there you go. And after that, you're out there. And the first door open. Only 3 left to go. And this stage, this part, fire. You have to basically follow the ice in order for it to freeze all the fire things so you don't get hurt. Yeah, it's not a real cool way of using the weapons. Now, in the Mega Man, there's the Mega Man 8 remake, where basically all the stuff is in 8-bit, and since you can face a boss at a time, this is potentially the worst stage to go first if you play that game. But other than that, it's a really good stage. At this stage, you basically have to use the claw, the thunder claw, in order to activate a button. Yeah, activate a little switch that stops the all-encompassing death. There we go. There we go again. There goes the next one. And last up is the tornado hold. Now this one, it requires a lot more planning. Because if they go out was simple enough, but here, you see you have to shoot it in order for it to... There you go, see ya. There we go. And there you go, see? It isn't really that difficult if you know what you're doing. Now we've got a mini boss. Something in the wall. Alright, so now that we've used the thing, you are now forced onto this little platform. There we go.
Ready.
And there we go. Now we have to use this. This is basically what I did. I want to show off to see what that does. So basically, with here, go on this thing, and elevates you. Well, so this stage is really cool looking. I mean, look at this. It's a really amazing looking stage, isn't it? It's a stage where you don't really see that often, an archaeology-like stage, which is really cool. And the next archaeology stage is just do it for the lols. Okay, yeah, so rushing. Yeah, basically now you've then dealt with spikes. In order to really test out your timing of this, because then you have to basically speed up, like do little tiny jumps to in order to get through. Okay. There we go. There we go. And there we go. See? It isn't that tough when you know what to do. I know I say that a lot, but you know, it is true. Also, a giant wall of lava. Don't know why that's there, but it is. Okay, that's why it's a giant waterfall of lava. So right there, back there was a little flash bomb symbol. Anyway, here we are. Also, yeah, here it is, 46 ammo. This is the water balloon. It does this. Here we are with Swordman. Giant head.
I'll do my best.
Actually, he's quite a humble boss. See, he's quite a humble boss. In fact, you know, he goes, "Oh yes, I'll do this a fair one because being fair with." Basically, he dropped his head. He drops a giant head on you. There you go again. There's another thing. He's saying that's impressive that you were able to dodge him. There we go.
Nice shot.
There we go. Even when he dies, Swordman still remembers, oh yes, you did good. Good fight there. You know, unlike the other bosses, which, you know, they curse you or they go, ah, darn you, Mega Man. This guy's like, alright, good fight. You're good. And you get this really cool weapon. Yeah, a flame sword. Yeah, you beat Swordman, you got the flame sword. It's basically it's a short base sword weapon that basically will allow you to it's just basically a short range flame weapon that allows you to burn stuff, I believe, if I remember correctly. But yeah, also you can press this to go back home if you want to, but of course I don't need to buy any items just yet. We've got another boss to defeat.
I'm Searchman, okay?
Yes, we have Searchman. I do have 2 heads.
Ready.
In the forest was a very good. It almost seems like nearly every Mega Man boss has a forest stage. Also, yeah, as you can see, the Thunderclaw comes in handy in this stage for a lot of swinging. Basically, the whole thing is swinging. That's your whole stage thing. Also, you have to deal with multiple different versions of that enemy. Yeah, it's either swinging with that or something else, I believe. Oh, next section. If I do believe correctly, your whole gimmick of this stage, unlike the ones that have multiple gimmicks, this one's actually just swing. Of course, since I have the ability to want to, it'll come in handy. Also, here, Flash Claw, a Thunder Claw. This is what you have. There's nothing. Open doors. Another enemy. But all you have to do is basically just open doors and then swing. Like, alright, here's one. Yeah. All you have to do basically is open a door. That wasn't what I wanted to do, but you know, I have everything. Of course. And of course, unlike in other ones, there is no rush jet. But you know, that's another thing. Which I always don't get. Why not include Rush Jet? Rush Jet is easily one of the most unbelievably useful items in the entire game. Because you know, it's a jet item. There we go. Two of these rhino things that shoot their horn out. There we go. Ah, yeah, here's one. Okay. Also, this is a flame sword. Yeah, it's just basically a sword weapon. I get a bolt if you were speedy enough. I am not. Back to what I was saying. So yeah, basically, Mega Man 2 had a wood stage, or I guess you could say Mega Man 1 had a wood stage, but that wasn't really a wood stage because Cutman or let's talk about Mega Man Powered Up, didn't take place in the woods. It was more like blank, white, blank, like boring slate. Anyway, here you are. Yeah, Woodman had one. Roadman didn't have one. Napalm Man sort of had one. Of course, Plant Man had one. Slash Man had one. This one has one. Concrete Man has one. I think, yeah, that's probably the most common theme of the whole game. But anyway, here we are. Search Man. Let's fight him.
Ready? Yeah, let's go. Go. Ouch. Oh no.
Yeah, basically,
Oh no.
you have to do this.
Shoot. Fire. Ouch. Oh no. Go. Ouch. Dead. Ouch.
There you go.
Yeah,
Yeah, you basically have to use the flame sword to close it. It's quite close range you have to hit him at. And basically, you know, hit him and then you'll burst the flames if you hit the right bush. Either way, he's defeated now. aka his weapon. I haven't really used this weapon a whole lot, so I can't really give a whole truly accurate opinion on it. So either way, there we go. The Wily stage has opened up. You know how I've said this game, you know how this game has been fun, you know where you think I'd be like, hey, this game's been really fun. A bit weird in places, but really a really fun game. This is where that fun goes down the toilet. The Wily stages, which are not very good. First, we're going to end off the episode here because next episode I'm going to be buying a whole bunch of items that I can, you know, survive. And yeah, that's about it. Goodbye, subscribe, and well, yeah, you know, have a good day.